this is a bad idea. Ooh. My hair is still a bit wet, but I'm hoping it will dry by the end of this video. Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing and testing Tammi's new collaboration with Revolution, which I am so excited about. First of all, when I saw the sneak peek of the packaging, I was like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. And then when I saw the sneak peek of the eyeshadow palette, I was like, I need this in my life. So if you didn't know already, Tammi, her YouTube channel is Makeup by Tammi. I think her Instagram, I think all her socials are just Makeup by Tammi. And we actually used to work together back when I worked with like Revolution's social team, like influencer team. At the very beginning, it was me, Tammi and Carmi. The three of us like started out together at Revolution, and obviously Tammi has had her other two collaborations with Revolution. She's had two previous palettes, the Tropical Carnival palette and the Tropical Paradise palette, I think. And this collection is Tropical Twilight. So she has had two previous eyeshadow palettes, but this is a full-on collection. We've got a eyeshadow palette, there's two face palettes, and then there's a lip kit as well. So first of all, I just want to say, Tammi, congratulations. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to put these products on my face. Obviously, with it being Revolution, everything is super affordable. I think the eyeshadow palette is a little bit more on the high end. Not like high end, but higher price scale for Revolution. But that being said, it's a freaking huge palette and you get 28 shades in here. And what I love the most is that not only is the like cool palm tree print on the box, it's also on the actual palette itself, which I think is great, because normally with Revolution, the boxes have the cool design and then you open it and it's just blank. But oh my god, look at the colours in this palette. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Did that really just happen? Okay, from this angle, this t-shirt just looks really boring. I probably should put a necklace on or something. It's not actually boring, it's really cool. And it may or may not be coming soon. I didn't say it. So first of all, let's talk through the products. So obviously she's got the eyeshadow palette, which I showed you guys a second ago. Actually, I just want to take the plastic off and just fully take in all the colours, you know. I've been so tempted to swatch this since it arrived like a couple days ago. Also, I should just mention as well, Tammi did very kindly, well, like not Tammi personally herself. Well, I mean, she sent me the message, but Revolution very kindly gave me a code to spend on the collection on the website, because obviously at the moment they're not doing like PR send outs. So this stuff was gifted for full transparency, but as I'm sure you guys know, like I'm very lucky enough to get a lot of stuff gifted, but that doesn't change my opinion on things. So this is the palette. We have got the top row are all matte neutrals. The second row are kind of like neutrals apart from this one here. And these are all shimmers. Then there's a row, I've only just realised how she's laid it out. Then there's a row of colourful mattes and then a row of colourful shimmers. See what you did there. Wait a minute, hang on. When the palette was this way, I was thinking that this is green, but when you hold it to the front, it's bronze. So the eyeshadow palette is called Tropical Twilight. The face palette, this one is called Paradise Glow, which is for deep skin. You might be a bit confused, like, so why have you bought this if it's for deep skin? It did say on the Revolution website, medium/deep palette. I know that I'm not even like medium skin tone, but I just wanted to get one of them just to show you guys. And also some of the pictures that I saw, it looked kind of a bit lighter. I thought maybe that could work for me, and in other pictures it looked like really dark, so I thought I would get it just to see what it actually looks like in person, just in case any of you were like thinking of buying it and then it will end up being too dark for you. So she's done two face palettes. One of them is deep, the other one is deep dark, because she was saying that there is a obvious lack of deep face palettes on the market, which I completely agree with. And also from Revolution as well, I don't think they have any deep or deep dark face palettes. They do have like palettes that have got loads of different colours in that have got deeper shades. They've also got individual bronzers that are deeper, but they don't have, basically they don't have anything like this, where you've got like a bronzer, a contour, a highlight and a blush that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure they don't. So I think what Tammi is saying is completely true. There is a gap in the market for it. So she decided to focus just on deep and deep dark skin tones, which I think is completely fair enough. This is what the palette looks like. So this is the lighter of the two. I didn't get the deep dark one just because I thought there's no point. Like, if this one's not gonna work for me, then the other one isn't either. I wasn't buying this kind of expecting that it would work, but I thought I would just try it because I wanted to see what the pigmentation was like. And also I wanted to swatch it against my skin tone just so you guys can tell, like maybe if you're a little bit darker than me, you might see my swatches and think, oh, that would actually work for me, if that makes sense. And I believe this is the palette that Tammi herself uses. So if you head over to her channel, I'll leave a link down below. This is like her perfect shade. So if you've got a similar skin tone to her, then I would go for this one, which is the deep one. Okay, let's swatch the highlighter. Oh my god, yes. Okay, that is beautiful. I like how it's got palm trees in it. The blush is this gorgeous orange shade. Okay, wow, that is really pigmented. The bronzer and the contour. Obviously the contour is darker and more cool toned. You know what? I feel like that bronzer could potentially work if I use a very light hand. The contour is definitely too dark, but I'm just gonna build up the bronze and contour with just one more layer. So this is the palette swatched on my skin tone. And then what I'm actually gonna start with is the lip kit, because my lips look really crusty right now because they're covered in foundation and I haven't even put lip balm on, so we need to get something on ASAP. So this is the Tropical Twilight lip set, and what Tammi did for this is she put together one of Revolution's existing lip liners and two of Revolution's existing lip products, because she said that they're her perfect shades. So it's kind of like a little Tammi's Edit lip collection, if that makes sense. So it comes with Glory lip liner, which is a brown, which is obviously too dark for me. I do actually have one of these already, so I'm gonna swatch it and then I'll put this one into a giveaway. There we go. And then it comes with two of the sheer brilliant glosses. We've got the shade Muse and the shade Gone Rogue. So I think I'm gonna wear the shade Muse because this one is the slightly lighter one. This one is like a brownie color, and then the other color is more on the pink side of things. So because I don't think I would really use this shade in the future, I'm gonna swatch this with a clean lip brush. And then just a reference, I'm gonna show you the Chauffeur lip liner, because this is probably the shade that I would pair with these shades. Oh, actually no, okay, that's quite pink. So these three shades are from the lip kit, and this one is Chauffeur lip liner. This one is the deeper, more pinky shade, and this is the more brown shade. So this is Muse, and this one is Gone Rogue. So I'm gonna put on Chauffeur lip liner, and then I'm gonna put on the Muse gloss. They smell really good. It's like a mixture between a sweet smell with a slight hint of mint. That feels so nice. I don't think I've tried this formula of Revolution's lipsticks before. It doesn't really feel like a gloss. It feels more like a creamy lipstick, but then it's got the shine of a gloss. Like, it doesn't feel like that heavy, sticky, glossy sort of feeling. It feels a lot more comfortable than your regular lip gloss. I only put some on my bottom lip and then blended it like onto my top lip, but if you wanted, you could like full on paint this because it has got a lot of pigment. So moving on to the face palette, I'm taking the shade Bronze Goddess, and I'm gonna use a very, very, very light hand. So I've just dipped in once, and then I'm gonna kind of tap my brush off. I still have that line of hair dye, by the way, it's still there. Does my face match a bit better now with the rest of my body? You know what, taking a small amount of that actually worked, and it's blended really nicely with the rest of my face. It's definitely not a bronzer that I would reach for, obviously, because it is too dark, but I just wanted to see. I wanted to see, okay? I wanted to test it. Oh my god, I hate this foundation. All the makeup on my nose is just completely like breaking up, and I've only had it on for about an hour. It's actually the XX Revolution one. I thought I'd give it another go, but it's just too dry and matte on my skin, which, like, what? So next up, I'm going in with a blush, which is called Tropical Queen, which is this bright... Maybe this is a bad idea. Bright orange colour. That is a gorgeous colour. It is so pretty. But wow, that is pigmented. And it is matte, it doesn't have any shimmer in it. And then finally for the face palette, I've got the highlighter, which is called Paradise Glow. Let's give this a go. Wow, that is stunning. It kind of just melts into your skin. It's almost got a peachy sort of tone to it. That is stunning. It's really, really smooth looking. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna put this on my brow bone and then just everywhere where I'd normally highlight. And oh my goodness, if you have got medium or deep skin tones, you're gonna love this palette. I think that that is stunning. Fair play, moving on. What we've all been waiting for, the eyeshadow palette. So like I mentioned, you get 28 shades in here. Has that not just got every single colour that you would ever need in it? I completely forgot to mention, this is a little size comparison. So this is it compared to Tati Beauty, then that's Tammy's palette, then there's the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then James's Morphe palette. So it's kind of like a midway between Tati's and James Charles's. Also as well, I know that you can see it in the video, but I completely forgot to mention that it's got this massive mirror, which is great. I have mentioned before that I'm not the biggest fan of like giant palettes, but if they don't have a mirror, it annoys me even more. So I'm very glad that this one does have a mirror. But in the grand scheme of things, like, it is pretty slimlined and lightweight. So I do think that you could travel with this a bit more easily than you could with something this big. I don't even know what look I'm gonna do. What look can I do? There's so many options. You know what? I'm gonna go on Tammi's Instagram for some inspiration. Okay, this look that Tammi has done on her Instagram, I was obsessed with. I'm gonna recreate that one just because it's my favorite look out of all of the ones that she's done. If you go on her Instagram and you're looking for some inspiration, she's done so many looks with this palette. Neutral looks, colourful looks. I think we're gonna go with this one, you know. I'm gonna use an eye primer. This is the Revolution cut crease canvas. I don't actually like the brush on this for doing a cut crease because it's just really messy, but it is a really nice primer slash cut creaser. So, and I'm using the Beauty Bay brushes again because I really liked them last time. Let's go with this one, which is called Night Walk, which is a dark green. She might have used the blue, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go with the green. Okay, I'm already scared now that I've put this on my eye because that is very dark. And I'm just kind of connecting those two in the middle, putting up my outer inner corner. I don't want to blend it out too much because I do want to go in with the purple and the orange. Let's just add a little bit more. Wow, okay, that is super pigmented. This eyelid is so dry today. I'm literally dipping in the tiniest amount because as soon as you get like a lot on your brush, I just feel like it's going to be quite difficult to work with because it is so dark. I'm going to wing that out slightly. Just add a little bit more. Let's use Twilight, which is the purple that's next to it. Wow, okay, that is also super pigmented. And, oh, going to just blend that over the top, more towards the edges of that shade. Oh my god, these shades are so pigmented. I'm literally just doing one dip. I'm kind of scared of the pigmentation. I'm very aware of the fact that I don't want this to just blend into one big muddy mess. It's okay, trust the process. I mean, I haven't really done a look like this before where I've used so many colours on top of each other, but Tammi made it look so easy. Sunrise, which is this orange. Actually, no, wait. Let's go with Dusk, which is the yellow, because it's quite a dark yellow, and I think with the purple, it might make a nice kind of pinky orange. Actually, no. Let's do Sunrise. Or we can do both. I just don't have enough eyelid space. I think that's what the problem is. Okay, now that's just completely covered the purple. I mean, how did I think I was gonna fit 4 shades in this space? And then just going back in with the yellow, and I'm gonna put this on the very kind of outer edges, and I am blending this all the way up to my brow bone because today we are being dramatic. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go back in. Actually, let's take this purple, which is slightly brighter, which is called True Love. Oh, okay, that really is bright. That's really bright. Okay, that's just completely completely covered the green. I'm just taking a big, clean, fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna try and blend those shades together. So I'm going back in with the orange, the yellow again. Tammi, how did you make this look? It looks so easy. Let's go back in with that bright purple. Yeah, like we can all see here, there is no issues with pigmentation, that's for sure. I think I'm slowly getting there. I'm gonna go back in with the green. Maybe I should use Mojito. Let's take a little bit of Mojito, which is a slightly lighter green. Oh my god, look, even over the top of that. Okay, let's take Night Walk, and then I'll put Mojito kind of on the inner part. Does that make any sense? Maybe not. So I'm taking the darker green first, and then I'm going in with Mojito, and I'm just gonna put this kind of here. The fact that this green is even showing up over that super dark shade, very impressive. Then I'm gonna swatch a couple of the shimmers because they're almost like cream in texture. So we've got Glow, Sun Rays, Promises, which is this green. Sorry, it was just this one, this one, and then this one. Yeah, they actually feel like cream eyeshadows almost. Oh no, I don't have any space to swatch it. Apparently I've just forgotten how to do eyeshadow swatches, but can you see those? I don't actually think you can. I'm gonna take the shade Promises, which is a green. Yeah, they're kind of squishy, like can you see that? My brush is like squishing into it. I have not seen that formula with Revolution before, but it's quite cool. And I'm gonna put that in the center. Ooh. That is really pretty, but I have a feeling this is gonna go on better with my finger because I want it to be a bit more foiled. Oh my god, yeah, okay, they definitely go on better with the finger. And in Tammi's picture, she's taken the eyeshadow like all the way up here, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Why is it that in all of my recent looks I end up looking like an emperor penguin? Okay, let's bring that even higher. Oh my god, I'm a bit scared because I never normally do this. On the very center, I'm gonna take Glow. Yeah, nah, brushes just don't really like this formula. Let's use my trusty finger. I'm actually just gonna use that Glow color on my inner corners. Okay, I'm gonna do something really scary. I'm not the biggest fan of like pressed glitters like this, but I wanna give these a go. So I'm taking the shade Starlight, because I'm pretty sure that's what Tammi used in her look. Oh my god. And that is gonna go on the very center. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, wait, how do I make this look more normal without spreading it everywhere? Okay, that is beautiful, but I do now have silver glitter all over my face. Let's do my lower lash line, and for this, I'm gonna take the purple True Love. Yeah, like, oh my god, I dipped in the tiniest amount. I'm then taking Sunrise and a little bit of Dusk. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Night Walk, which was the green, just to make it match up a bit better. Oh my god, that is so dark. Tammi, you did that. When I first started doing this look, I was slightly concerned because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. But now that it's turned out like this, I'm so impressed. I know that mine hasn't turned out exactly like Tammi's, and I probably could do a little bit of a better job with my blending, but overall, pretty freaking impressed. I'm just gonna go and do my liner, lashes and everything off camera because I feel like I've been talking for about 2 hours. Actually, I have been filming this for about 2 hours. I don't actually know how that took me so long. I've been gone for maybe like 20 minutes trying to stick these lashes on. If anybody is interested, these are the Kiss lashes in Muse. These are the eyes close up, completely finished. I am just a little bit in love, to be honest. Tammi, I've got to say congratulations. This collection is beautiful. Right, I'm just gonna answer a question of the day. If you guys have got any more questions for me, leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day, as always. Today's question comes from Aoife. I think that's how you say that name. I could be completely wrong. She has said, hi Soph, what has been the hardest thing about moving and what has been the best thing? Also, I'm loving your videos during lockdown. Thank you. The hardest thing about moving, I'd say, is definitely like the amount of unpacking and like building and decorating that comes with it. As in, we still haven't fully unpacked everything just because we haven't got around to like getting all the storage in place and everything. I want to redecorate the whole lounge, and so until we've redecorated the whole lounge, there's no point me getting the furniture because that's just more furniture to like cover. So because we have the basics at the moment, I'm just kind of sticking with that. So yeah, there's definitely, I think the hardest thing is probably just the amount that there is to do. Well, I guess it just depends like where you move into, but I guess I've just got to realise that I don't have to do everything at once. It's fine to just do everything slowly, like do it bit by bit, because I'm not exactly in a rush to get everything at once because no one is coming to visit. And the best bit about moving, I think, is just having my own space. Probably having a filming room, to be honest, because it's just so nice to have a room where I can work and then a room where I can sleep instead of it all being on top of each other. So yeah, this is definitely like one of the best things about moving. And also obviously as well, living with James is really nice, and just having our own space, being able to do whatever we want when we want. Right, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys for watching. Tammi, congratulations, this collection is beautiful. I will leave everything linked down below as always. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.